Here I am at America's Got Talent. We're not backstage, because backstage is when you stand on the side of the stage waiting to go on. We're in a holding area where we're getting interviewed, and all the contestants are here, and there is some fabulous entertainers. I am just overwhelmed to be a regular person surrounded by such talent. Greg and I are having a lot of fun. It's just so educational and so exciting, and we're meeting some really interesting people from all over the world. And today is our interview day. We're getting individual interviews that they will air before the show, and then there's going to be interviews they do of us after the show, or I say show, it's an audition. And I can't reveal, what the other talent is. That is a surprise that America's Got Talent will be airing on TV, so you'll see that. But Greg and I are just having a really good time. We went out last night to a restaurant kind of similar to Houston's. We got the biggest ribs you could ever eat. They fell off the bone. We had a huge baked potato with all the goodies, and then this skillet cornbread. So this was like 7:30 in the evening, and we thought we were safe. I had texted my producer, letting her know I was available throughout the day if they needed me. Never heard anything, so finally around 7:30 we decided to go out to dinner. So it was around, I'd say 8:30, 8:45. We were finishing up, and lo and behold, the phone rings. It's my producer wanting to know if I would come over and do a stage rehearsal. Now, this was like around 9 o'clock, which is 11 o'clock Kansas City time. And I'd had, I was in a food coma. And then on top of that, I'd already had a cocktail. Fortunately, I only had one cocktail. So the food kind of, the food took away the buzz. But, being a good team member, I said, yes, I'll come over. But we had walked to the restaurant, and I told her we'll have to get an Uber back, or walk back. Sorry for the lighting. I'm trying to find a spot where there's not lighting. This is all lit. But my producer said, we'll send an Uber over for you, and that's what she did. 10 minutes later, an Uber picked me up, took me back to the hotel. I changed my clothes real quick, and there were 2 acts ahead of me on stage, so I had to wait. Long story short, I went on stage and performed my act at what would be 11 o'clock Kansas City time. Now, I have certainly hooped and performed till well after 11 o'clock, but I have never started a performance on a full belly, one cocktail at 11 o'clock. But I felt pretty good. It wasn't perfect, and it wasn't the official performance. It was rehearsal. A couple small mistakes, but good enough considering the conditions. But I'm telling you, these people, they're hard workers. They have a machine going on here. I've dealt with probably 4 to 6 producers. Everybody's got their role. And I mean, they are a team. They've done this a million times, and they've got it down to a system. So that's the update right now, but hopefully you'll see me in my there's the light again, sorry about that. You'll see me in my real performance, which of course will be hoop dancing, and wish me luck. I just want to do a good job, and do I want to win? Well, I feel like this. I have already won, because I'm here. And that's where the hoop has taken me. That decision I made 10 years ago to put my first hoop on changed my life. And it's still changing my life. So, and I'm still here to share the joy that I found and to help others change their life too with a hula hoop. Okay, signing off for now, but I'll keep you posted. Talk to you later.